The problem is a spending problem. It's not a revenue problem in government. I guarantee you, with the amount of money that they're taking in, if they would really sit down and make hard decisions about where the money needs to go, they could make it work and probably realize that they're taking too much money as it is.
Jesus. It was as real as Jack's Beanstalk. Then recently he changed it to it's a 5-year.
Jack's Beanstalk in San Francisco, is that where they're doing the event tonight?
I don't know, I'm not, Jesus. From San Francisco, I'm from Georgia, I told you earlier.
That's right.
It's ridiculous.
Why?
Well, I mean, I think, for one thing, Jack Conway's not in the state to actually perform his job.
Oh,
over the next 30 days, he's gone 20, somewhere else in America. And someone needs to ask him what he's going to do with his official pay since he's not going to be in the state basically for the next month.
Bill, can I comment on that
commercial? But this is a guy, you can comment when I'm finished. This is a guy who, as Attorney General, ran as a major issue in his campaign to cut the number of meth labs in this state. From 2008 to 2009, the number of meth labs in Kentucky went up by 60%. That does not sound like fulfillment of a pledge.
This government-run healthcare program. I mean, even the Kentucky Hospital Association is saying that the smallest hospitals in rural Kentucky will shut down. It will cost them $1.2 billion over 10 years.
And
I mean, I don't think anybody on this panel would disagree that that is...
I would disagree.
That's indefensible.
With the Kentucky Hospital Association coming to this with clean hands. What do you expect them to say?
Mr. Lawson,
whoa.
Henry Massey from Bowling Green writes House.
November.
All right, here's a telephone call from John Robinette from McGoffin County. Mr. Robinette, welcome.
Hello.
Go right ahead, sir. Sorry we had to put you on hold.
Well, I would like to ask that, does either one of the Republicans have a degree in economics?
No.
No, I don't.
They probably have degrees, journalism one.
I'm a lawyer as well.
That's all right, and she's a lawyer.
How can they support Ron Paul for Kentucky when he wants to do away with and make government smaller, when, according to the Herald Leader, that Kentucky gets for every dollar they send to Washington, gets $1.82 back? If economics is any good, that's a real investment. I don't see how in the world anybody in Kentucky can vote for Republicans who wants to do away with big government.
All right, Mr. Robinette, thanks very much for joining the program. Ms. Harris or Mr. Robertson?
I'll own it. It's Rand Paul, actually. But, yeah, we want to do away with bigger government. We do. We are for making being more efficient.
Government
utilizing our resources better. Doing more with less.
More responsive, more accountable to the taxpayers.
Absolutely.
It has absolutely lost its way, and it's going to take people who will go to Washington and stand up without fear of saying no.
The gentleman was correct, though. Kentucky is a net taker of federal dollars, and a lot of that comes in the form of farm subsidies that Rand Paul would love to do away with. I can't say that enough. Can't say it enough.
And so, Mr. Aaron, you're
Harold Leader didn't exactly agree with your position.
You're speaking in favor of Kentucky being a net taker?
Let's go back and look at and see what Rand Paul actually said about farm
alternative. That you have to go to Washington, and there are some really tough decisions that are going to have to be made. And
to raise money?
Everything has got to be on the table. We cannot just pick one piece of government or another piece of government. We have got to be willing to put the entire thing under a microscope and really look to see what is the proper role and function, because only then will we understand what is the actual
Steve, I disagree with the rock star. I mean, obviously Rand Paul doesn't think Hal Rogers is a rock star because everything he does.
Well, here we go again. You all, this is just, it's like...
You're trying to create something
funny?
Out of nothing.
There's nothing to create. It's
already been created. It's all you've talked about tonight. It's all you've talked about.
Rand Paul said that drugs in East Kentucky aren't a problem. That's a talking point.
It's your only talking point.
That we normally don't make it to in these shows.
Jesus.
There's going to be a Republican earthquake in 2010, and there's going to be an aftershock in 2011.
Ooh. Wow,
foreshadowing.
I think people that are viewing this show need to understand that what they're going to hear for the balance of this campaign are some very heated distortions, like you've heard from these two gentlemen tonight.
I don't need
heated distortions. Come on,
paint a picture that is not accurate.
Time out. It's my turn. I thank you all for being here tonight, and I hope you'll come back, at least consider. That's why I didn't want a decision out of you about coming back on.
Jesus.